Well, welcome to the Natural Anti-Aging Remedies. I'm super excited that you're all here. This is going to be a fabulous presentation to help you to feel and stay young. So it's nice to meet you virtually. I'm Dr. LuLu Shimmick. I'm a naturopathic physician, functional medicine practitioner, author, botanical formulator, and podcast host of The Genetic Genius. I own Dr. Lulu's naturopathic clinic based here in Asheville, North Carolina, but I see patients all over the globe. I specialize in helping women regain hormonal balance and vitality by discovering the root cause of the dysfunction. So, if you're interested in anti-aging remedies, you're really not alone, right? We're all looking for something, the unlimited cup of health, right? However, it might be time to put aside all those expensive products that you're using that can only do more damage to your skin, and instead really look at a more natural approach, which is what we're really going to be diving into today. And there are many vitamins and minerals, foods, and even essential oils, which I'm going to go into all those today, that can help give you a more youthful appearance and protect your skin. So first, I'm going to talk about foods. Food is a huge part of how our skin looks because what's on the inside is on the outside. So if you're looking to appear more youthful, it all starts with what you put in your body, right? What we eat, what we drink. That's how our skin appears youthful. And you may think that beauty starts on the outside, but it really starts on the inside. And you're probably already aware of the importance of drinking enough water and staying hydrated, right? Because that's key because the skin is our biggest organ and it needs to be hydrated. And that's not just for general health and well being, but also for holding onto your youthful appearance and reducing the appearance of those fine lines and wrinkles. But that's not all. So there are many foods that are very good for you, delicious, and can help you maintain that healthy glow. So these are the foods I'm going to be discussing today that you can start adding into your nutritional plan because they can really help with anti-aging. So I'm going to be talking about oats, pomegranates, blueberries, avocados, Brussels sprouts, cold water fish, and green tea. All of my favorites for anti-aging. Oops, sorry, gonna go back to that slide there. Okay, so first let's talk about oats. And you're probably familiar with oats, right? So the first food you can consider eating on a regular basis if you want to look younger is oats. These are really key. These are the best carbs you can eat because they're low in glycemic index. So that means low sugar, and they're even safe to eat even if you're on a diabetic diet because of diabetes or pre-diabetes. So that's really great. They're a great source of fiber, really fabulous for that. And these are known as a complex carb. So oats are complex carbs. So you want to make sure you choose rolled oats or old-fashioned oats, not the like packets of the dried oatmeal with sugar and all that stuff added. You want to get a whole grain oat. And that is going to be less processed and much better for your digestion, much better for your skin. And so, why are oats so good for the skin? They're anti-aging, of course, right? But because they're plant composition, so their actual makeup of how the molecule, the cell of the oat helps prevent irritation of the skin and actually protects the skin cells. So it really helps bring that tone to the skin. You might have heard of taking an oatmeal bath when you have a rash to really help soothe the skin. So you can think of oats as like soothing the skin from the inside and the outside. So pomegranates, I love pomegranates. I love their color, their tartness, their little sweetness. And if you like fruit, you're in luck, right? This is a really great one to add in because there's really very few fruits on this list here, right? They're really sweet and really tart, and they're known as a superfood. So superfoods are something that really charge our system with super high nutrients, meaning they have a higher than normal amount of nutrients than a regular food group. So pomegranates have tons of vitamin C, which is an antioxidant and protects the skin cells from free radicals and oxidative damage. So key when it comes to being out in the sun, being in the pollution, really important. They protect the skin cells to avoid damage that would have otherwise led them to premature aging, right? So we want to have that protection for the cell. It's really important. And so pomegranates are also really high in antioxidants. So it's like raspberries, strawberries, blueberries. They're in that same antioxidant category. So pomegranates are unique in that when you cut it open, right, when you slice open that beautiful fruit, you're not getting the flesh of the fruit, but the seeds themselves. So these can be added to a smoothie. Now, if you're using a smoothie, I like to use like a Vitamix where you're really grinding up those seeds well. You can sprinkle them on your oatmeal. So you can have a double there with the oats, with the pomegranates. You can put them on cereal or a salad. There's lots of uses for pomegranates. And if you're going to buy the juice, they do have pomegranate juice at the store. Just make sure you're getting something that doesn't have added sugar. Not good for the skin. So let's talk about blueberries. I mentioned blueberries a few minutes ago. So blueberries are another fruit that you can enjoy daily for anti-aging, and blueberries are fabulous. They're a popular fruit and for a good reason, right? They're delicious and versatile, but they're also a superfood like the pomegranates. They're loaded with antioxidants, fighting off those free radicals and oxidative damage to the skin. In fact, blueberries have more antioxidants than most other foods, so a really great one. And with these healthy little berries, you can prevent wrinkles and fine lines and keep your skin firmer for a longer period of time. I love to add blueberries into my salads, smoothies, muffins, any way that I can have them, I'll add them in as much as I can. Okay, let's talk about avocados. I love this superfood. Avocados are considered a vegetable. They have they're often considered a vegetable and they have the seed in the inside, right? So sometimes people will put them in that hard stone fruit category, but they're really in that vegetable. They're really not that vegetable. They're actually a fruit. So, that's an interesting little side note about them. They provide a great, super fabulous source of healthy fats, fiber, and various other nutrients. They're just like a bomb of superfood for the skin. And these are all really important nutrients for healthy, hydrated skin that won't show the signs of premature aging. So, healthy fats are really key because they bring that nutrient, that softness, that subtleness to the skin. So, I love adding in avocados. Of course, you can put them in many, many, many foods. You can put them in smoothies, salads, guacamole. You can make desserts out of them. They have so many uses. So avocados, can be fearful for some people because they're higher fat and calorie content. But don't forget, these are healthy fat fruits, right? And they're very, very good for you and easy to add to all different meals and snacks, like I said, and can help you feel full. So they're really great if you're trying to focus on losing a little bit of extra added weight. Okay, let's talk about Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts are in the Brassiaceae family, the cruciferous vegetable family. Really super antioxidant for bringing out, they're high in sulfur. So they really help, not the antioxidant, they're high in sulfur, and they really are great for detoxification. For vegetables, they're the best ones for anti-aging. And you might not be like the hugest Brussels sprout fan, but give them a chance. There's lots of different ways to make them, and it's really all in the seasoning. They have no flavor really without seasoning. So roasting them, I love to do that. You can add oil and balsamic vinegar with some nice seasonings. That's a really great option to help them taste yummy. And maybe start, I like also make them, I'll shred them and put them in a salad. That's a really great one too. So Brussels sprouts have tons of nutrients, and our skin needs them to maintain that youthful appearance, which are vitamin C, vitamin A, and folate. So vitamin C and A are antioxidants. And again, they fight off free radicals. So you can see the theme here with the foods. Antioxidants are key for a healthy, youthful looking skin. So cold water fish. So if you're looking for a food that is good for you and for your skin that isn't a fruit or a vegetable, this is really the way to go. Cold water fish tends to be best for your skin and anti-aging because it contains omega-3 fatty acids. And these are often called the fatty fish or oily fish. And you have salmon, tuna, mackerel, and sardines. Those are our four main ones that we want to be eating for youthful skin and anti-aging. And these fish are loaded with those precious omega-3s, and the omega-3s help keep the skin hydrated. They protect the cell membrane, which is surrounded by a phospholipid bilayer, so they're protecting our cells, and they prevent the fine lines and wrinkles because of that healthy fat. They can also really help with other skin conditions such as blemishes and eczema, rosacea. So, really great to add into your nutritional plan. Okay, the last one here is green tea. So green tea is a drink, right? You can make a hot tea or a cool tea. And in terms of tea, this is my like fan favorite because it has so many health benefits. It contains properties like catechins that actually protect the skin from some damage. So really important. You might see it in some of your skin products. They'll actually put it into creams and cleansers for that antioxidant and skin protection. While you still need proper sun protection, right? And like sunscreen, the green tea can boost your skin's ability to protect itself from when with prolonged sun exposure. So if you're like me and you have very fair skin, it's really important to have that extra sun protection. And as you can see, just sticking to a well balanced diet can help you prevent early signs of aging by adding in these wonderful foods: the oats, the pomegranates, the blueberries, the Brussels sprouts, the cold water fish. It's so easy to start adding these in to your regular nutritional plan and experiment and see. You could make a salad with the blueberries and the pomegranates with a nice salmon on top, shave some Brussels sprouts. You could have a whole meal just focusing on your skin. Okay, the next topic is essential oils. And I love essential oils. They have so many benefits, but especially when it comes to the skin. So I'm going to be talking about four main ones today. And these are natural remedies to consider for anti-aging because they are extracted from the petals, stems, and leaves of herbs, plants, and flowers. And they're really high in concentration. So they provide a lot of amazing health benefits for the skin. It's like a concentrated boost to your skin. And some essential oils are better than anti-aging than others. And these are the top I'm going to talk about today: frankincense, lavender, geranium, and pomegranate seed oil. Now, pomegranate seed oil is not particularly an essential oil, but I wanted to go ahead and put it into this category. Okay, so frankincense. Essential oils come in, you can see here, I'll hold up to the screen in the little video here, that's me. Frankincense is essential oil here. They come in little bottles, and frankincense is wonderful for the skin. I love adding it into different formulas. And this essential oil might have a funny name, right? But the benefits it has for the skin are not funny at all, because frankincense essential oil is from trees called Boswellia. The oil is a natural anti-inflammatory. So using it topically naturally decreases inflammation on the skin, which, as you know, is a key for anti-aging. Now, as we age, inflammation can create a lot of problems in the skin, including saggy skin lines, lines and wrinkles, flare up conditions like rosacea and eczema. So, frankincense is so helpful for those conditions. And with a little frankincense, you can apply oils right away. It tightens up your skin and prevents some of those early signs of aging. So I really love frankincense. Just make sure if you apply it directly to the skin, it's diluted with a carrier oil. So you could use jojoba oil or coconut oil. So you could just put a drop, mix it in with that, and then apply it directly to the skin. I like to do that as a nighttime regime. That's a wonderful way. Frankincense helps you to relax and helps the skin be nice and toned and decrease redness. Especially during the summer, if you're prone to getting sunburn, it can be really helpful, as well as our next oil we'll talk about in a few minutes, lavender. So pure essential oils are too strong, so make sure that you dilute them because they can cause actually more irritation, like I said. So dilute them with, again, olive oil or jojoba or coconut. Those are great carrier oils. Almond oil is also a good one. Okay, lavender. Just looking at this lavender makes me relax. A lavender, so lavender essential oil. Here's a little bottle of the lavender. I really love a lavender essential oil. I put it in a diffuser by my bed at night to really help me relax and go to sleep. So if you ever have used essential oils, lavender probably is not a stranger to you, right? It's a really common one. And this is often what people think of when they think about oils and herbs in general. Lavender is very common. It's such a wonderful, versatile essential oil. It helps with everything from headaches to anxiety and insomnia. It's also really great for the skin, often used for burns. That was how it was first discovered, and skin irritations. And you can also, of course, use it for anti-aging. Lavender essential oil can relax and de-stress the skin. So really great. I love to use it in the winter when the skin, it's really windy and you have that kind of like windburn from outside, or in the summer, it's great for sunburn. I'll make a little lotion with the essential oil of lavender, or I'll add it to a carrier oil and apply it directly to my skin. It's high in antioxidants. You guys are hearing that word a lot. Antioxidants. So it fights off free radicals. Super excellent for the skin. So again, try combining it with a natural carrier oil, or you can use it add it to a natural skin product you're already using, or you can make like a nice lavender night cream. Super wonderful for helping you relax and have sweet dreams. Okay, geranium. I love this oil. It's so wonderful for women, a great female hormone essential oil. And it's very similar to lavender in that it's often used for soothing and relaxing the skin. The great thing about this is that it can also soothe your senses when you smell it. So, which provides a full kind of like aromatherapy experience. And with a geranium oil, you are allowing your skin to be firmer. So it helps to tone the skin and regulate sebum, the oil underneath the layer of the skin, and helps to reduce acne. So if you're experiencing a lot of acne, this is a wonderful oil to bring into your routine. So pomegranate seed oil, I have a little jar here to show you guys. You can see that. There we go. Just as a side note, I like to get my oils from either Mountain Rose Herbs or Star West Botanicals. Those are great to get bulk or herbs and oils. And so that's a really great one. That's where this oil particularly comes from. I'm not a rep for them or anything like that, but that's just it's hard to find resources of good quality oils, and you want to make sure you're getting a good one. Okay, so pomegranate seed oil, you can use it topically and internally. It's not exactly an essential oil, but it's really worth mentioning. This one has been used for many different health problems or health purposes, including helping with anti-aging, of course. And as you might have guessed, this oil is extracted from pomegranate seeds. You can see them in the background there. And so it has lots of nutrients and tons of antioxidants. And you can also use it to protect your skin against sun damage, which leads to premature aging and early lines and wrinkles. So really great one to add in. And you could also use this as a carrier oil. It's a little bit thicker, so you might want to experiment. What I usually do is I'll add the pomegranate seed oil to another oil. Like I'll mix it with jojoba. It's a great one because then you're getting that combination together. It's really great for skin remedies. Okay, now we're going to transition and talk about herbs. One of my favorite categories. I love herbs. So now that you've learned about foods and essential oils that can provide anti-aging benefits, it's really time to dive deep into the herbs. So herbs are often used for natural health remedies, but don't forget about beauty, right? What's on the inside is on the outside. And you can heal your skin on the outside and on the inside with these are some of my 6 top faves for that. Now there's tons of different herbs that are great for the skin, but let's talk about these today. So ginseng, now when it comes to herbs, there's lots of different forms of using them. And I like to, when I use them, like as ginseng, I'll use it as a powder. You can see here. And then you can add it to smoothies or you could make a tea. But you can also get it as a root. So that, and make sure you're getting the American version and not the Chinese because it's overused a lot. You can also use Eleutherococcus. That's a different kind of form, but it's in the same family, and that's not as over harvested as ginseng. But I really wanted to mention it here because it's so great for the skin. So ginseng, the reason this is at the top of our list is because ginseng has a long list of healing properties. It's an ancient Chinese herb and it's been used for many, many, many generations. It's truly versatile in that it heals your body and mind. It's a very energizing herb when we use it internally for brain support, memory, and cognition. It helps increase energy and stamina, physical performance, and it's a natural stress relief, which is a great bonus right now during COVID as people are experiencing a lot more stress. Great to know about a herb for reducing stress. And with ginseng, you're fighting the effects that stress has on your body. So we're coming from a different angle here. And stress, the skin is greatly affected by stress. So when we are tackling the stress aspect, our skin doesn't go, through so much irritation, therefore holds on to its youthful appearance longer. So a great one to bring in to your nutritional regime. Now, if you don't know a lot about herbs, you just start experimenting. This is a great one. It's very safe, but you don't want to overdo it because it is very energizing. I usually recommend not taking it after 3 p.m. or in that as you're winding down. You don't want to energize yourself too much. Okay, thyme. I love thyme. And this picture here is actually of rosemary, just to let you guys know. It's not a picture of thyme, but I just love that picture of rosemary. And rosemary really helps our brain to remember. So I put the rosemary in here so you would remember these easy herbs. And you probably know what thyme looks like. It's a very common culinary herb. It has the little green leaves. And the primary benefit thyme provides your skin, so let's look at thyme here, is it helps to fight against skin infections, and especially like a fungal acne infection. So thyme here, you can see it here in the picture, the little picture. And you are all probably familiar with it. It's a great one to grow in your garden, your medicinal garden or your culinary garden. I love it. So when you get a cut or a sore on your face or other part of your skin, you can risk having a bacterial infection. So this is a great time to reach out for thyme. And when you have that injury, like for instance, I had an injury last summer. My cat scratched me by accident right on my lip, and I put lots of stuff on it, of course, because I didn't want to have any scarring or redness. And thyme was a great one, so I used that. You can use it as the herb. You can also use it as the essential oil, but of course diluted. And but you can add it into your cooking, right? Your culinary dishes. And these are going to help protect your body and your skin against infections. It's a great run right now for a viral. It's an antiviral and antibacterial. So adding it for preventing COVID, it's great for that. It can help you avoid long-term serious complications that can happen to your skin, especially skin infections. Okay, here's sage. I just love sage. It's so easy to grow, and I love the soft flowers. That's a picture, or I mean, soft leaves. That's a picture of the sage there. Sage helps reduce inflammation in the skin. It's a great anti-inflammatory. It's one of the natural remedies for fighting skin inflammation with the gut. It really helps reduce that gut inflammation. And this is the reason that it's important, because it reduces redness on the skin and can help slow down the aging process. So that natural anti-inflammatory process will help not just our skin, but the entire body, right? So I like to drink it as a tea, but you can also just add it into your dishes like soups and broths and things like that. It works really well with squash, with summer squash, as we have the summer squash coming in, or adding it to Italian dishes as well. Turmeric, you probably know turmeric. It's pretty common now that people know about this wonderful one. And this is turmeric here. I love the brilliant yellow color. It's one of my favorite herbs to use culinary and also medicinally. It's great anti-aging in several different ways. It helps reduce irritation for the skin. It's great for gut health. It's great for brain health. It helps. So that's really important part of our anti-aging too, is protecting our brain. So there's tons of studies done on this particular herb, and it really helps to prevent early signs of aging. You can make it as a tea. You could make it as milk, like a nighttime milk. You can add it to your cooking. You can use it topically with honey as a mask. There's so many ways to use it. I just love turmeric. Okay, cinnamon. So you all probably know this beautiful winter spice, but you can use it all year round. These are cinnamon chips here. I love cinnamon. Oh, it smells so good. And while technically a spice, cinnamon can also be considered a natural herb to help with anti-aging. And for your skin, cinnamon provides those precious anti-inflammatory compounds in many of the herbs and other natural remedies for anti-aging. Cinnamon also protects our body in many ways, including arthritis and tooth disease, bacteria. It's also great for balancing blood sugars and helping with the adrenal glands. It helps reduce stress on the body, and which then reduces stress on the face. So cinnamon is great. You know, you can add it into so many things. You could add it into a botanical tea formula, or you could add it just into your foods. You know, you could add it to the oatmeal. You could add it to some wonderful oatmeal cookies. There's so many ways to use it. I love, you know, what I really like to do is I'll add it to my smoothies in the morning for that boost for anti-aging. I'll put it in with the blueberries. So delicious. And it also helps me maintain blood sugar balance throughout the day. Okay, cloves. This is our last one here. So you probably also know about this one. There's a picture of the cloves there. You can see those little clovies. So good. I love cloves. They're super antibacterial and antiviral, great for anti-aging. They're super similar to cinnamon, including for their health benefits, because they have similar compounds that make them effective. But in addition to being anti-inflammatory, like our turmeric and cinnamon, cloves also are high in antioxidants. So a wonderful one to mix in. Now you can add it to a tea. It is kind of numbing, so I usually just add like a bit. Adding it to specific culinary dishes is great as well. Okay, now we're going to transition to vitamins. So these are the vitamins I'm going to talk about today. So we're vitamin C, vitamin A, vitamin K, and then B complex as a combo. And we've already talked about vitamin C and vitamin A in relationship to the beginning when I talked about specific foods. Remember those antioxidants? So we're circling back to that. And then we're going to talk about vitamin K. Vitamin K is super important for the skin, as well as vitamin D. That's that vitamin D K combo, and then the B complex. So vitamin C, super important for the skin. It really helps us with C for collagen, and that's our layer that we need to have that toning of the skin, and also really, really important for antioxidants and immune boosting. It's really great, upping your vitamin C right now is really key to help fight off any type of virus that's around us. So you want to get really like as much vitamin C in you can as you can into your body because it protects from stress and helps the skin cells to keep producing as they should. So, when you take vitamin C, you can take it as a supplement, or you could take it in a food source like all of our citrus family, the red peppers, the tomatoes. I always recommend starting out with 1,000 milligrams and you kind of work up, because if you take too much, excuse me, it can cause loose stools. So you don't want that to happen. So, but at least 1,000 milligrams per day is a great place to start. And there's lots of ways, like I said, to get the vitamin C from foods. Now, one thing, I really prefer that to get our nutrients from food. But if you have some gut issues or dysbiosis, which is very common, then you're not absorbing your food very well. So then you want to go back and address the gut. Turmeric can be a great one for that, can help really fight off any gut dysbiosis. But you could also take vitamin C as a supplement. So citrus fruits, grapefruits, oranges, as well as veggies. We got our bell peppers, our broccoli, lots of great sources of vitamin C. Okay, vitamin A, another one of our ACEs. So the ACEs are vitamin A, C, E, selenium, and zinc. So those are our main antioxidants that fight off the free radicals. Really easy to remember in that way. Then we also have our glutathione. Glutathione is also one of our great antioxidants that fight off free radicals, but really it's a lot to do as well with our liver detoxification. So it helps the liver to detox within these, I guess you could say, the toxins out of the system. So it's really helping to fight off free radicals in that way. Really important for the antioxidant system. I love glutathione. But back to vitamin A. So you want to, again, get a lot of vitamin A into the system, and you can take it as a supplement. Is usually an easy way to take vitamin A. But you could also, carrots are a great source, that beta carotene. Also, sweet potatoes are another really good source. So I like to take, of course, go to food so you can use those. And you might know that carrots are one of our best sources of vitamin A. So you could add them more into your nutritional plan with foods. You could add them to a smoothie. You could do some juicing. Just don't overdo it, because you can't turn your skin orange if you're doing too much juicing of carrots. But wonderful way, even grating them on top of the salad, a wonderful way to get those vitamins in. So vitamin K, I love vitamin K. This one is great because it helps reduce dark circles under the eyes. And that can really show a lot of aging dramatically. So vitamin K is important. You can remember K for clotting in the system. It helps our blood to not clot. And then also it works in synergy with vitamin D, super important for immune health and our skin health. So that's a great combo to take. And usually I recommend taking, if you're taking vitamin D3 and K2 supplement together as a supplement, you can get a lot of vitamin K through food groups such as broccoli, romaine lettuce, parsley. Those are great ones. But a lot of people are deficient in vitamin D. And so you might as well just take that combo together. And then also you can get more vitamin K from your food. Okay, B complex. B vitamins are fabulous. So important for the brain, for the skin, for energy, for gut health. It's really important to take, if you're not taking a B complex, to be getting B vitamins from your diet. Now, as we age, our body doesn't make as much intrinsic factor in the gut. And this is how we make B12. So if you're in that category where you're aging a little bit on the other side, then you might want to start thinking about taking B12 as a supplement or taking a B complex. I like to take B complex because it gives me lots of energy and helps protect my skin, because it provides biotin. So biotin adds extra moisture to the skin and the hair. and the nail. So really key vitamin. And you can get it from your foods too. Potatoes, mushrooms, sunflower seeds, those are all really high in B vitamins. So those are just some summary of the ones that I like the best. Now, you could also add in vitamin A or E here as well. That's a great one. And you could buy them. Both of those come in a little capsule form, the liquid gel caps, and you can use them topically on your skin as well. So if you don't feel like you're getting enough of your vitamins from food sources, like I mentioned, you can take them as an additional supplement, right? We can always do that. And also, if you're feeling like your gut's not working quite up to snuff, maybe you have some gas or bloating, diarrhea, constipation, you're thinking you have some gut disorders possibly, then you might want to think about, okay, well, maybe I'm not absorbing everything from food. And that's when I really recommend bringing on some supplemental support. Okay, so let's wrap things up today. We talked a lot about foods for skin, essential oils for skin, herbs for skin, lots of great resources for you to start adding things into your daily routine to help boost your skin for brilliant and resilient skin. So if you're ready to discover a new world of anti-aging remedies, be sure to check out my website. I have tons of great other webinars like this, webinars coming up, different workshops, and lots of stuff on my blog. You can follow me on Instagram at Dr. LuLu Shemik, or check out the blog on the website. I'm always posting great things. I just did a collagen one last week, and that's a great one all about the skin. And if you're looking for a program that I have coming up is the Adrenal Restart program. This one is fabulous for anti-aging and unlimited energy. It really addresses the adrenal glands, which is what the organ in our body that we need for energy and hormones. And it really is affected a lot by chronic stress. So this is a really key one right now to really optimize dealing with stress and help you to move through 2020 feeling the best. And I'm offering a special code. You can use Antiaging if you want to sign up for that program. And that's right on the front of the website. You can access it easily there. And I'm going to send out all of this information in a little post email to everyone for after attending today. And so you'll have that code so you don't have to remember it. You're going to receive all of the handout that goes with this particular webinar, and you'll also be able to access the webinar online for the replay as well. So if you need more help getting started, you can book an appointment with me. There's a link there, and I'll also send it out to you guys because it's a little bit long, but you can find it easily on my website. Super easy. And again, you can follow me there on Instagram. So thank you so much all for attending today. It was such a joy to have you here.